Hi, this is your friend Han here, and it is great to see you here this evening. It is great to see you, and you remember like your father or your mother always saying, "Do not judge things by the cover," right? Well, I think they're wrong, right? Especially in the internet marketing field. It's a virtual product. It's not a physical thing you can touch, you can feel, you can smell, but it's a virtual product, right? Either it's a giveaway you're gonna give it to people, or a product you want to present it to your customer. Hopefully, they're gonna get it, and you always need a good upfront, right? And in the most of the cases, it's gonna be that fancy looking e-cover, right? And so the perceiving value of your product, regardless if it's good, awesome product, awesome quality, best of value, people judge you by that cover, right? E-cover. So the biggest problem is you and I are not a graphic designer, and it is very expensive, from my personal experience, to hire professional graphic designer. Okay, and it's typically around $60 to $100. Okay, by all means, hey, they came out a much better graphic than I can ever come out with, because that's just not my expertise, right? And another frustration, okay, yes, there are software solutions, and there are tools out there doing e-covers. That's already invented, but I found either the Photoshop scripts, or the ones I give you out as a free tool to using e-cover, either the lacking of a template design, the fancy design, or it takes forever to encoding, or for Photoshop script, I don't even know how to start to use that. I mean, it's just too complex. So for the average internet marketer like us, like you and I, we're just helpless when it comes to making those nice graphic design e-covers, right? Well, until tonight, because I'm going to introduce to you another excellent product to solve your ebook cover design problem. And the name of the product, by the way, is the Instant Ebook Presence. Okay, it is made by my friend Bob. Bachan, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his French name, but when you see him, you know. And he does nothing but online graphic tools, and remember the YouTube cover. Well, he made it. You will see the banner on my next video. He made it too. The lower third on my video, he actually developed tools for that to create it. It's very easy to use, just not ready for the marketplace yet. So I was the beta tester. So you see his graphic work everywhere, okay? And I love when he present the product to me. I love how easy and effectively and cost efficient too. It's a lifetime access to use, and you literally instantly within I would say less than 5 minutes, you're gonna have a very nice professional e-cover designed. So if you are ever going to marketing information, you want to create a software box, a CD box, or ebook cover one. If you want to build your list, you want to give a nice imagine this, in person A have a crappy e-cover, and person B has a fancy nice design e-cover, which you can now create within less than 5 minutes. Who is most likely the person is gonna willing to give the email address for you to build your email list? Is the one with the highest nice looking e-cover, right? Because it's an instant trust there. So just want to point that out there. So so it's very important to put up a good front, especially now you can do easily, cheaply, and efficiently as well. You do not have to be a graphic designer now, so that's why I'm so excited to share with you. So I happen to grab him to do I think will be my third Google Hangout now. People, I was posting on my Facebook, people say, now you're switching to Google Hangout, why you do that? So I said, well, sometimes it's easier to present the product. So what he did for the very first time is actually do a live demo. You're gonna watch him, how he creates. Soon you will be too, creating the ebook cover right in front of you. Less than 5 minutes, a fancy one will be built. And let's go watch this and get very excited about it. And look out for my email tomorrow. And I'm gonna give you some more awesome stuff. Okay, all right, this is your friend Han. Until next time, enjoy the interview, and I'll talk to you soon. May love and peace always be with you, and keep smiling. Cheers. Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han again, and it is great to see you here. And today I have I'm sorry how to pronounce it. Like Ber-
Bertrand.
Bertrand, I'm sorry.
No problem.
As you can see that he's from France, and you might already have some of his graphic too online, which is the recent one I promoted before was the YouTube the cover image, and which I absolutely love. That's how it got my channel look so nice. And I'm here to kind of introduce a brand new product. He's gonna coming out and very shortly, like tomorrow. It's this time it's about eCover. Okay, we're gonna get into that, why he designed the software, and how is this different than the other eCover software that's out there, and talking about what special price you're gonna get as well. Before we get into all that, let's kind of learn how he got started with the internet marketing, and uh, but most importantly, what exactly did he do to achieve a level of success he has today? And so. Bohan, could you kind of take over the mic and share your unique internet marketing story with us today?
All right, so thanks for having me, Han, again. Always glad to, talk with you and, to let people know about my story.
Uh-huh.
So I pretty much started about 2 years ago now, I think around 2011 for real. Like before, I mean, I started like about 7 years ago, really, but I started making money 2 years ago, right? So there was
Uh-huh.
5 years where I was making no money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of decided to focus. I got a job at Google, so I used most of that job to invest money into my business. I took a coach as well at the time, an online coach, and I got serious and focused. And within 1 year, I went from making nothing to having a six-figure business. And from then on, everything has been pretty good, So I grew my team. Now we have a small, so we are a small company. We are a registered company of 10 employees, and we do graphic software, So I kind of started with releasing products and doing AdSense and various stuff, and then I kind of focused everything into like doing graphic software, which is what we do now.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
need a, we need a round of applause for that. So,
So,
yeah, it's great. Actually, I know Bohan from a long time back. He was actually one of my customer, and back the days, and then he started he and
yeah,
I to meet again. So it's kind of awesome stuff. He got into graphic stuff. I actually the banner that you see on the screen, it's actually another tool of his, which he's not really reviewed yet. But if you wonder where that nice banner came from, it's made by this guy. So he's a graphic online graphic genius here. And so and what I want to kind of talk to you about actually is why did you want to design another set online too, and this time is targeted at making e-covers, and perhaps you have some kind of difficulty when you trying to creating an e-cover for yourself, all that good stuff. Let's talk about that a little bit.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, so the e-cover market. So really, there's if you're doing any type of online marketing, you will need to create an ebook at some point, right?
Right, right. E-cover.
Either if you want to sell it or if you want to grow your list, for all kind of purposes, you need to create an ebook, a free report, and give it away or sell it. And then one of the most important thing in your free report is going to be the cover, right? It needs to be attractive enough so that people want to buy it or to download it.
Uh-huh.
And right now, there's no like proper solution to do it. I mean, there's a couple of solutions, but most of them, the graphics are not that good. They are okay. I think most of these e-cover softwares have been created by programmers, not designers, right? So they
Okay.
may be very good functionally,
Uh-huh.
but in terms of graphic and design, they look like 1999. They look very old school with like stock images of women smiling and that kind of stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So I basically wanted to bring like something new to the market. And also what we talked about before was that a lot of people use Photoshop action scripts, to turn like a flat cover into a 3D cover.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that it's pretty difficult to do. It may take ages to render.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very user friendly, right? So,
Right, right.
like we talked about last time, our mission with my company and what we do is to make it insanely easy for anyone to create marketing graphics, whether they have any experience or not. We don't want to make things too complicated like Photoshop or have something like very average. You want to deliver something very simple and exceptionally nicely designed as well. So
Yeah.
and this product.
Hmm. So my experience with the eCover, I have used the ones that's online, and I used the free ones, pay ones, and the ones with the Photoshop, which I had never figured out. So I gave it up after about 2 minutes of trying. And is the complexity like some of them do get a concept down, but they don't have a nice already set graphics to put in there. Like the background image are very limited. It's very hard to upload your own customized backgrounds, and this is very limited or none of the template already set up. So those are the frustration I go into. I mean, for me, I'm not a graphic artist. I just want to plug things in and get work and moving to my other tasks of the day. So I think let's just kind of show them what this baby does. Can you just kind of maybe build a e-cover within next 5 or 10 minutes and see how easy it is to create one?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to show you around. I mean, I love the software myself, so yeah, sure.
All right,
Uh,
let's get a drum roll for that. Yeah, there you go.
uh, so let me share my screen and I'll get started with that,
All
right?
right,
So
there we go.
tell me when you can see my screen.
Yeah, your screen is up now.
It's up now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right, go. So that's the dashboard, and as you can see, it's very simple, right? You
Right.
have a list of your saved designs, or you can click on New Design and create a new one.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to start with a blank slate, so I'm going to show you
Okay.
how it goes from scratch,
Okay.
right? So I just launched the software, and that's the software in front of you. A lot of white space, very, very easy on the eye. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the canvas area where you will, add your text and images and so on,
Okay.
right? So just click on Add Text, and I'm just gonna add my book.
The tree, the Trello system. Okay.
Then what I can do is center the title,
Okay.
and I can change the font. Maybe use some bigger font like this.
So about how many
And that's
fonts
not
do
the,
they get? I'm sorry.
sorry,
About how many
go on.
fonts type do they get, like approximately?
So right now there's about 15
Okay.
fonts.
Okay.
But I mean, rather than give you like 100 fonts that you will never use, like
Okay.
in Photoshop, for instance,
Uh-huh.
we just give you like 15 fonts that are optimized for ebook covers.
Okay. Awesome.
So again, it comes with the idea of simplicity. There's less choice, but that's all you need pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Some of my
So
favorite fonts are in there.
yeah, yeah. So you have some nice big fonts. You have some fonts like Hand of Sean,
Yeah, that's my
which is
favorite.
a handwritten font. Very cool. So we have bought the rights for some of these fonts so that you can use them, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So let's say I go with that font.
Okay.
And so I can add as many text layers as I want. I'm going to stick with that for now. Next thing I want to do is to choose a background, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how many backgrounds we have, but there must be about, more than 50, probably,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And you need to click once to load the background you want.
Oh wow, that's a nice one.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, very easy to use. As you can see, there's loads of them. I can show you a couple. This one, pretty nice
Now,
too.
now
Just,
can user upload a customer background?
Yeah, sure. If they just click on upload image here,
Mm-hmm.
you can upload anything from their computer, right? So that's an option. You can upload your own graphics if you want,
Okay.
or you can make use of the built-in graphics, which are very good in themselves.
Cool. Cool.
Um, all right. So now that you have the background, maybe you want to change the text color. So you just click on the text and
Okay.
change the color. Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's say I wanted to add some graphics to spice it up a bit, right? So I could add like a classic ribbon, right? So I just click here, add my ribbon,
Yeah.
and I can add some text, and I'll say like $15. That might be the price of my ebook,
Mm-hmm.
and rotate my text
Oh wow, I can do that. Oh wow,
to
that's
make
cool.
it fit the ribbon. So very nice and easy. Change the color to maybe something white. All right, so now I have my nice ribbon in the corner, right? So it's
Uh-huh.
kind of taking shape now. What else could I do? So there's tons of built-in graphics.
Yeah, let's put a ribbon up there somewhere. I don't know.
Let's
Yeah.
put what, sorry?
Let's put a ribbon up there, like the ribbon, the tie down the maybe last two, three ones. I don't know. Pick one.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks kind of nice.
yeah, you can surely use something like one of these.
A gift basket.
Yeah, and you can also, well, anything you had, you can delete it by clicking on delete.
Oh, okay.
You can also hit the delete key on your keyboard.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and the good thing is that we have unlimited undo and redo history, right? So
Unlimited. Okay, cool.
yeah, watch this. So if I click on undo a few times, you can see I'm going back in time.
Mhm.
Very, very cool and very handy, right?
Right.
So let me show you some other graphics.
Oh
We have
wow, you got more.
We have some labels. These are very good, if you want to put like a guarantee or something like that,
Mhm.
you can use that, put guarantee, 100% guarantee or something.
Mhm.
What else? We have some shapes. Shapes are pretty cool because the good thing with them is that you can change the color of shapes, right?
Yellow.
So I
Orange.
could have like a star and make it yellow.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Got the one question, one quick question to ask you. Let's say I have the stars on my screen right now, some kind of image. Can I copy that and duplicate it, or no?
Yeah, so you'll be able to duplicate it. So there's a shortcut which is CTRL-D. So this is not the final version, so
Okay.
it's not applied. But like in our other softwares, it's always Control plus D to duplicate any layer, right? So you have that feature, yeah. What else did I show you? There's tags, which are pretty cool as well. So if you want to, add a kind of note effect, um, pretty cool as well.
Oh,
Um, and hover. So these are, all kind of graphics that you could possibly need for anything, right? So, we got books. If you're working with businesses, we have a few businesses there.
mhm.
Uh, well, that's just so. Can you see what I have on my left hand
Yeah,
side?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
there's just so many of them. I don't know where to start, but I mean, you have pretty much something for everything. I mean, even down to iPad and iPhones and
Okay,
whatever, iMac as
okay,
well,
okay.
right? So you have really everything you need, to make something, and because all the graphics looks pretty good, you don't need much effort, right?
Uh-huh.
Like as you can see here, I just did something very simple. I just added some text, a ribbon, a star, and some books, and it's already, looking pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Um, and something I forgot to mention as well is that you can send forward or backward any text layer, right? So let's say I wanted to move these books behind the text here. I
Yeah,
just
for some reason, your browser is not moving anymore. Your arrow is not like
my
click.
arrow is not moving. What do you mean?
Like your browser is just frozen at a screen. Like as you like
So,
before, as you're doing stuff, I can see. Oh, there you go.
yeah, so you can see now. Yeah, can you see
I can
me
see now.
moving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
All
Yeah, I
right.
don't know what happened there, but
Okay, so you see these books, they are right behind the text now, but if I click on send bring forward, they go in front of the text,
oh,
in front of the
okay,
text, right? So layers are supported as well. And what you can do as well is to save your design, right? So if you want to come back and edit it later, just click on save. If you want to change the file name, you click on save as, and whatever, and click on save, and it's saved in our server, so you
oh
can
wow,
come at any
wow.
time to edit it.
So literally, I can if you have an office at home, you can you can just save on the server. You can log in at any place with internet
Yeah,
access, continue to work on it.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, yeah. Any computer with internet, you can work on it, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Once you are happy with your design, what you can do is download a flat cover, for instance. So, yeah, actually, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, can you see it? The
Yep,
flat cover,
yep,
right?
yep.
And maybe you want a 3D cover, right? Because
Right.
this is a good way to make an impression on your customers.
Mm-hmm.
So here you have a choice of, right now we have 12 3D covers options,
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna add a lot more, as we keep on developing it. And what we have, I could actually show you what we have in the plan. Just remind me, after that I'm going to show you what other options we are planning,
Okay.
right? If
Yeah.
I click on download 3D cover, it's going to open a dialog and it's going to load for about 10 seconds, 20
Okay.
seconds. Time for us to do the conversion. So I'm just going to leave it to load and show you some. Maybe I'll try to download some other options right now. So let's go with maybe magazine cover as well. So you can see here you have this wizard, that creates the 3D image,
Okay.
and it's gonna be ready now. Okay, so you can see it's ready now, and I'm gonna move it here so you can see, and that's the cover. That's the soft.
Yeah, it
Uh,
takes less than I would say less than 10 seconds or 5 seconds
yeah,
just watch it.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty quick. The second one, I'm gonna show it to you now. Downloading. There we go. Trail system, right? So that's the magazine cover.
And all this image looks like they are transparent, right?
Yeah, they are transparent
Okay.
PNGs,
Okay.
so it will work on a dark background, on a blue background, where whatever color it will work,
Okay.
right?
Sweet. Sweet.
So that's the 3D cover. What else did I show you? Right. So we
Template.
also have
Yeah.
templates. Yeah. So the templates are actually for upgrade customers, right? So you
Okay.
need to,
OTOs. Okay.
yeah, OTO, yes. You need to buy the OTO or upgrade it to get access to those. But we have about 50 built-in templates, and we're going to add more every month, pretty much, right? So it's pretty simple. Just see something that you like, you click on it once, and that's it. It's loaded.
Oh wow.
Um, so you can just find what you want, and then if you're writing a book on like simple living, whatever, you just put your and you're pretty much good to go, right? You can just download, the flat cover, 3D cover, and that's it. So it really makes life a lot easier. When you have this template, it's really a one-click thing.
That looked like a real book. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see here that's the ribbon you are talking about earlier on. Um, very cool. Very, very cool.
Hey, can you tell us about that iMac one? I want to kind of look at it. Just
Which one? Excel? Okay.
iMac one, or I don't know, creating infographic or something, or I don't know. Wow, that
Oh,
looks pretty awesome.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think that's definitely.
So every single one, just elements on there, you can change, right? Especially the words.
Yeah, yeah. So let me show you. Like this
Okay.
one here, you can move everything. You know, if you want to add your own logo here, like you know,
Uh,
um, you can delete that and put your logo. Here you can put, well, let's say move that. Let's say like in whatever.
there we go.
You
That is
know.
cool. Well, this is something that nobody else has. I can make that statement. I haven't seen anybody has this
No,
template system out there.
no.
I
That's
mean, was this template, you can literally, man, you can literally make e-cover in less than 1 minute if you know what you want
yeah,
on there.
yeah. Pretty much. I mean, if you know, what you're going for, then very.
You can even start your own e-cover business.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
People.
So some people will use this to sell product, to sell your covers maybe on Fiverr, or if you have clients, offline clients or online clients. This is gonna make your job, a lot easier, because it's just so easy to use, right?
Yeah. I think you achieved your goal here. I mean, wow, this is a stunning. This
Yeah,
looks like real ebook. I mean, real book cover, not just ebook cover. It looks like a
yeah.
book you get from the bookstore.
Let me show you one of the ones we designed earlier. Yeah, that was the one. I just put my
Oh
name,
wow.
simple living, whatever, and that's it. I just put a PayPal button, buy it, and that's it. We just
hmm
get selling. You know what I mean? So
hmm
that was the idea, to really make it insanely simple, right?
hmm Now
Uh,
let me ask you this: like you said that when people creating the 3D image, can you talk about what more they kind of gonna expect in the coming?
okay, all right. So you're gonna have to give me 10 seconds
Okay, sure.
what you're working on, because well, we keep on working on stuff. We keep on improving our software, and I can show you a sneak peek,
It'll
exclusive
be awesome.
into what we are cooking.
Yeah, I like the clean design you have here. I like
All
how
right,
the white background, that stuff.
here we
Ah,
go.
okay, cool.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah, so that's what the designer came up with.
Okay.
So that's what we're working on, So we're gonna
Okay.
integrate these, and then
You also gonna put a bigger iMac screen like I have here, right?
yeah. We're gonna put all of them, all, like everything, that our competitors have, and then some more,
Oh, cool.
right? So yeah, that's the stuff we're working on. So right now we're trying to integrate these, and then yeah, we'll have loads of them. In the end, we'll probably have 50 or hundreds of them.
Now I do have I do have one question as I'm watching this. I'm very interesting at this. How good of a quality, like as picture size quality, as can I use this for print job? And like, let's say if I print out a CD cover or DVD cover, can I take this to my local print shop and ask them to print it? Is that high quality enough, or this is mainly used for presenting online?
Yeah, this is really for information products, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, for print job, you probably need 10 times the size of that.
Right.
So, so we actually have another software that kind of does like print job um, covers.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue with it is that, like the downloads, they take a lot of time because the covers are very big. And then it's very hard for people to manage the images because they are so big as well, right?
Right. They're
So
usually
this
very
is
huge
this
files.
is
Yeah.
this is perfect for a WordPress blog, if you're selling on the Warrior forum,
Uh-huh.
uh, or any other forum. So this
Okay.
is made for the internet, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is what I'm kind of ask you what people kind of expecting here. So
No.
yeah, I think we got YouTube. Awesome.
Oh yeah, you got all the social media stuff.
Social media. Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't see this screen before. I don't know. It was frozen for a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
I'll show you again some of the graphics. I mean, can you see now the graphics?
Yeah, as you scrolling up, I can see it now. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
load.
We didn't see this back then. Wow, this is awesome. And can you add the for the I know you can add background stuff. Can you add your customer like graphics to it as well or
Yeah. If you have a logo, you just click on upload image, and I don't have a logo right now. But let me see. Let me see.
I guess it pop another window we can't
Yeah,
see.
it opens another window which you might not be able to
Yeah,
see.
we're not seeing that. That's why it's like
I'm sharing it.
it's not because it's not working. It's just like Google
Yeah,
Hangout
so
won't let you see on the screen.
that's an image from my desktop, right?
Okay, cool.
You know,
Now does the size matter? Does the format of the image upload matters, or does that mean JPG or PNG or
no, it doesn't matter. It
does
works.
not matter? Okay.
You can always resize it then as well if you
Okay.
need to.
Does the image have to be transparent, or it doesn't matter? Or it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No,
Okay.
it can be a JPEG or PNG.
Awesome.
This works.
Awesome. Awesome. Uh,
So yeah, I mean, very cool stuff.
yeah, this is freaking awesome, man. I like it how clean and how fast you can really create stuff,
Hmm.
and the speed of rendering is amazing too.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, so let's kind of talk about kind of the offer a little bit here. Unless you have something else you like to kind of showing as well that we kind of
No, I think that's pretty much it. And as you can see, so that's the application, that's the website. And what I like to stress is that it's very simple to use. There's nothing to confuse you.
okay,
You're just getting, there's two menus, there's your designs, and then there's the training. So you have all the training material on how to use the software, how to use the templates. There's also some bonus training, which is basically, I did like a video on what is the strategy I use to create ebooks myself, right? Because
okay,
I sold some ebooks on the Warrior Forum. I did like 3 ebooks, and they all average 1,000 sales each, on average, and they all get WSO of the day.
hmm
But funny thing is that I always use the same template. Okay, so they are all based on the exact same blueprint, and they are on average 20 to 25 pages long, right? So that's pretty much my recipe for creating ebooks that sell,
hmm
and I'm giving that away in the training area,
okay,
um, that people can learn from that.
okay,
And
awesome.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Um,
So should we switch back to?
yeah, let's kind of switch back so I can ask you more questions
Uh,
about the
yeah.
offer itself.
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Yeah, I think we got the idea how this thing works. I'm very excited right now. So let's talk about the product here. Let's talk about like when you're gonna launch this, the product name. Obviously, we already seen that, and the the price range. What exactly they're getting the front end? What exactly they're getting from the OTO?
Yeah.
And the future plan for this product too, as well. And
Okay.
talk about the special price they're getting as well.
Right. Okay. So for the product, there's going to be a front end and an OTO or upgrade, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh, the front end is going to be the full software as you saw it now, with all the features that you saw,
hmm
minus the templates, right?
Okay.
On the upgrade, you will have access to the 50 plus templates, and that's the main difference between the two. The front end is going to go for between $17 and $27 for the first week. So we're going to run a 7-day special starting this Friday at 11 a.m. for
Okay.
7 days. and after 7 days, the price is going to increase. And the back end is going to be between $27 and $47, and it will include the 50 plus template. Plus, we'll give you access to one of my other software, which is KD Renegade, which is
Kindle.
a Kindle marketing software, right? Which is very great. It currently it sells. It's the top Kindle, ebook creating software.
Mm-hmm.
It sells for $67, but it's going to come free if you purchase the upgrade. So very good deal. Very awesome offer.
So if you get the $47, somewhere around there upgrade, you're gonna get the template plus the Kindle edition. I mean, another Kindle software, right?
As a bonus.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's a lot of value in there.
So right now it's one-off price, but in the future we might switch to a recurring model. So if you're getting in this week, then you're gonna get the best deal. And as I was saying to you before, I think when we had our talk, some of our competitors, they charge like $15, $20 a month, right? So with instant ebook presence, you'll just pay once, and then you have access for life to create a limited amount of covers. Whether you create one cover or 1,000 covers, is going to be the same price. It's a lot cheaper as well than using Fiverr. Because with Fiverr, if you buy 4 or 5 covers, it's going to cost you more than $20. So you'll save money by using a solution like this.
Right. I just want to kind of interject that he's been around the market for a long time, and when people hear lifetime access, they get a little bit nervous here. It's like, what if he disappear? All that stuff I just pay for, it's all gone. And I can really vouch for him because this is not the only software program graphic software online based tool he has. I mean, he always support behind it. I never heard anybody complain about his software, not even a customer issue. And he's always gonna be there. And I'm using his tool personally in my business. As you can see, like the banner that we have here looks very fancy. That's his. He made it, and he let me kind of be the beta tester doing this right now. So very grateful for that. And of course you see his graphic work out of my marketing effort as well on YouTube and on all kinds of other stuff. So he's the go-to guy when I need to have some graphic created. And it's like, hey, can you hook me up?
I got something, I got a solution for everything.
Yeah.
It's a good point about the long run. Well, first of all, I really care about my customers. I care really deeply, and so I have a fully staffed support desk, which is run by me, some customer service staff, and my programmers and my designers. We are all running the support desk together, right? So we're giving the best service to people. And the second thing, for this software, like we actually have a yearly plan, right? So when we are releasing it now, we have a plan looking 1 year ahead. So you know that we are in for the long run.
Yeah, and it's a lot of time and the money behind the scenes to actually come up tool like this. I know how complex it can be.
Oh yeah, it's complex. It's very resource intensive. I mean, that's the work of pretty much 6 people non-stop for the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Oh wow! Wow!
6 people non-stop. So it is resource intensive.
Yeah.
So.
I do have one last question. That would be, how would your server handle the loads? Like, I know when
Yeah, that's a good question.
Be concerned about that.
That's a good question. Well, we're using cloud hosting.
Great.
Yeah, we're actually using one of the best hosts, which is called Storm on Demand. Which is like SSL cloud hosting. It's not the average hosting. I mean, like the average host, you're paying $9 a month.
Right.
This kind of hosting, we're paying $200 a month.
Yeah, plus more, right? As how much?
Plus more, right? So so we invest a lot of money in it, but it's solid. It's very solid.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I know that's probably maybe one of the other
Yeah,
concerns that people
yeah,
might.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, and all the data is backed up on a weekly basis automatically.
Uh huh.
Uh, so it's pretty safe.
Okay, awesome, awesome. I think I got all the questions I need to ask you today. So before we leave here today, do you have any final words you like to, maybe final words of wisdom you like to share with us?
Well, not really. I mean, the usual thing, just
Uh-huh.
work hard and, try to keep your integrity. And, and if you like this presentation and this software, well, go and buy it on loan today because it's very good, right? So, you can get it.
Cool, awesome. So,
Yeah.
for those who are still with us right now, I'll make sure you kind of look out for my email tomorrow, and I'll do my personal demonstration and kind of give my honest opinion about it. But from what I've seen so far, I'm very, very impressed, and
Thank
um,
you.
the clean design, the speed. The templates, I really like the templates because anything saved my time. I'm really liking it. I hope you do too. And
Yeah.
look out my email, my bonuses for tomorrow. Since he already demonstrated, so I'm gonna have a demo video for you.
Absolutely.
It's all good. So I got to help me with your name again.
Bertrand. Bertrand.
Yeah, Bertrand, thank you so much for
Yeah,
taking
no problem.
busy time and share. I actually did a live demonstration with us today, and I'm very very excited and looking forward to using this tool as myself as well.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me, and all the best to you and your customers. Thank you.
all right, thank you. All right, bye bye.
All right, bye for now.